Walla Quackstacker, CEO and Big Cheese.
Hello and welcome to Cover by Cover. I'm Blast Hard Juice.
And I'm an incompetent oaf.
Today we're going to be taking a look at a little bit of a lesser known action title, but one that may very well be worth unearthing. So grab your shovels and let's get to digging. It's Heat Guy J.
It's a shovel.
Heat Guy J is...
Wait, this can't possibly be right.
You bet your bottom dollar it's right. I researched it myself.
Well, folks, we've got a monumental achievement today because Heat Guy J is not based on a manga.
Well, I can hardly believe it. But here's an anime that actually is an original property. Not based on a manga, not based on some pre-existing IP. It's pure originality. There technically was a manga release, but it was put on store shelves pretty much simultaneously with the anime, and clocking in at a whopping one whole volume before its cancellation doesn't exactly lay the framework for today's show. Anyways, Heat Guy J is the original creation of Kazuki Akane, renowned for directing Escaflowne and... Birdie the Mighty.
Oh, come on. Every Steven Spielberg has a 1941. Every Oliver Stone has an Alexander. Every Robert Rodriguez has a The Adventures of Shark Boy and Lava Girl in 3D.
Your argument leaves much to be desired, but that's neither here nor there. Ladies and gentlebots, prepare your bagpipes for adventure. It's Heat Guy J.
We start things off with a bunch of burly sunglass-bound dudes around a coffin bearing the word vampire. Huh. That seems to be a severe failing seeing as how he is dead.
Observing from afar are our heroes. The blonde-haired, twig-looking one is Daisuke Aurora, and the burly trenchcoat Mother Hubber is Siri's namesake, Jay. They notice a foppish dandy at the funeral by the name of Claire Leonelli, the son of Lorenzo Leonelli, the man in the coffin. Turns out little boy Claire there is inheriting the family business of crime. No, seriously, they are just Crime Incorporated, and with it the title of Vampire or Don.
Alright, we're not even 2 minutes in and I've already got some beef with these naming conventions. What the hell is with this title Vampire? Were the titles Edgelord, Spooky Man, and My Chemical Romance Superfan number 1 already taken? How can you take a crime syndicate seriously when they forcibly title their leader after Nosferatu?
Boy, you try finding work nowadays. The job market is a disaster. Sometimes you just have to lead crime syndicates.
Well, you could always try finding a job at Steak and Shake.
That joke was in poor taste.
Young master, are you all right? Master Leonelli. It's a hand grenade.
Ah, yes. What funeral would not be complete without a hand grenade? Claire must have had a great relationship with his father, considering he tries to blow up his already dead corpse.
Damn it, Giovanni, let me go! Papa, it's fireworks. You love them, right?
Huh, Mr. Young Bosch is taking his father's death quite well, I must say.
Anyway, the next day we see a couple of tough guys trying to find a shop.
Man, where the heck is this place?
I'm sure it's close.
Japan, ladies and gentlemen, where the ever-elusive letter D once again goes missing. Perhaps after stopping at this shop, these two ruffians will get some breakfast at McDonald's, or perhaps Annie's. I wonder if their favorite Smash Bros. Character is King Eee.
Turns out these charming individuals are here to pay a visit to the local shopkeep and have their own large burly trenchcoat-laden robot in tow. Ooh, I wonder if he'll square off with that other large burly trenchcoat-laden robot we already met? Yes. The answer is yes.
You were 30 minutes late, Dice, and you haven't turned in your activity reports for more than 2 weeks now.
Suspicious activity has shown up in the database.
You gotta be kidding me. Ugh.
Let's just pretend we didn't see that.
Wickham. Yeah, right, buddy. Liquor store robbery officer down, sure. And I'm Edward G. Robinson.
Seriously? How worthless is this ass clown? Isn't it his job to, investigate crimes? I guess I shouldn't be surprised. I mean, after all, they are government employees.
Contrary to his attitude just moments ago, Daisuke actually gets off his ass and does some investigation.
What's up? You want to hang out?
I got off early. I'm so bored.
Why don't you come with us, Dice?
No thanks.
I'm gay.
Daisuke's detective work leads him to a cigarette butt on the ground outside of Close. Further inspection leads to more than a theory of a dead man. This, of course, causes a police scene where Daisuke is harangued by Inspector Edmundo.
And it was a typical gang hit. One of the families is trying to take over.
If you know that much, then you must know the suspect too, Mr. Special Unit from the City Safety Management Agency.
You know, this series is pretty good so far.
Oh, really? Is that what you think, Mr. Anime Review web series co-host, specializing in musical composition, character interaction analysis, and juxtapositional humor?
Yes, that is what I think. Mr. Anime Review web series Johnny Come Lately and Prodigal Son, specializing in nothing except sucking Yu Yu Hakusho's dick?
You know, I'm really glad we got these business cards made up because it was getting really hard to tell our titles apart.
I absolutely agree. Yeah. So, wait a minute. I want to add editing extraordinaire to mine.
Bullshit. If anyone's going to get that title, it should be the guy who edits our show.
He's not here, cockmast.
The Special Unit's job is to investigate signs which indicate that future crimes may be committed.
By mandate of the District of Columbia Pre-Crime Division, I'm placing you under arrest for the future murder of Sarah Marks and Donald Dubin that was to take place today, April 22nd.
I thought Daisuke looked familiar. Anyway, as he's grilled further by Inspector Edmundo, he notices heat guy K in the crowd. He gives incredibly short chase before instantly losing him. Huh. Are the precogs off their game today, Mr. Anderton?
Yeah, this brings up something I've always wondered about with movies and shows. Daisuke was staring straight at that robot thing. He didn't stop looking at him for even a moment as he charged through the relatively sparse crowd. And on top of that, the bad guy heat unit is standing a good 2 feet above anyone else. This isn't losing a child cut person a crowded market. This is just shoddy editing, letting a villain that should not easily get away. Does this bother anyone else besides me?
Damn it, Andy, you're ruining my early 2000s sci-fi film referential humor. Also, there's a reason that he got away. You'll see.
Give me a gun, will ya?
3 normal rounds, 1 special round. Red tab.
Okay, you had your little aside about bad editing tricks, so I want to take a moment to make a comment about something I actually like in anime. It's gonna seem super corner case and hardly relevant, but just bear with me. I really like the concept of limited resources. Too often in anime, you get heroes with seemingly limitless access to insanely powerful technology, infinite ammo, or some other stupid, boundless ultimate power. It removes a lot of tension when heroes can just keep reaching into their bag of tricks to constantly find their way out of hard situations. However, imposing limitations on your heroes is a great way to force you to think outside the box. It's minimal here, but still pretty effective as you see that Daisuke is not some gun-toting, unstoppable force of nature. It's just a fun element that I'm never upset to see in the anime I love to watch.
Well, actually, I totally agree with you.
Would you shut up, okay? I have very specific tastes, and wait, did you just say that you agree?
Yeah, where did that come from?
Oh, well, usually there's this other guy. See, I told you there was a reason he was able to get away.
I don't remember you saying that.
I get it. You're a machine, aren't ya?
Anyway, these two have a quick scuffle, including that red tab bullet blowing Stronk Badman's arm clean off. Unfortunately, that's about all the tricks Daisuke has up his sleeve. Except, of course, for his robot friend.
Holy crap. Any action scene is made way more awesome with bagpipes.
I intercepted his transmission.
Wow, Jay just demolished that sad sack of a robot.
Yeah, I guess you could say he just needed to blow off some steam.
Anyway, Daisuke and Jay make chase for the real bad guys, the ones who were controlling the mean old bad robot man. Daisuke's motorcycle, that clearly isn't overcompensating for anything, apparently also turns into a jet ski.
What
the hell's going on? My feet are stuck.
Turns out these bad guys were smuggling cigarettes into Japan. Our heroes have stopped the real villain here, lung cancer. Delicious, affordable lung cancer.
An unseen sniper kills the smugglers and tries to kill Daisuke. Daisuke pulls his gun on Jay for some reason.
My father was killed by an android.
Still seems like an asshole move to pull a gun on your partner. And the episode ends.
The next episode begins with a title card that... Okay, wait. These are two very conflicting ideals here.
Anyhow, we open on a shady council discussing the death of Big Crime Lord Sr. and now petitioning a vote to make Little Crime Boy Jr. the new Don and subsequently the new vampire. Ugh, they seriously could not have chosen a stupider title.
Mafia Mummy?
You suck.
You should be quiet till I say otherwise, counselor. I am now the Don. Go on, drink it.
What?
Now you all have AIDS! Exactly as planned!
No, that's... You can't get AIDS that way. That joke doesn't make any sense.
You all have hepatitis now! All according to my master scheme!
Still, no, that's wrong. You can't get hepatitis that way either. That's a bad joke.
You all have cooties now! I am the winner! I'm done here. Does anybody have a hand grenade? In the midst of a rousing session of loafing about, our heroes overhear Kyoko talking on the phone about someone who's encountered a strange, foul odor. They spring into action.
Why don't you come over to our place with us, Dice?
No way.
We transition once more to another scene where Claire does something batshit crazy. I'm starting to get the feeling that his one defining character trait is the absolute madman.
Next time, serve me something else. I don't like chicken.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
I said, like hand grenade? I just recently discovered they taste quite delicious. Actually, Claire kicks the dude in the stomach, calls him a ducky?
Mr. Ducky.
And pieces out.
Pick off. It's a grenade.
The crime duck survives the grenade and declares an all-out turf war on the Leonelli family. Now, why they didn't simply open fire with practically the whole family right there in the restaurant with them is beyond my comprehension. Anyway, the ensuing chaos is bloody and explosive, but thankfully the crime families wear exclusively white and black shirts so we can easily tell them apart. It would be really confusing otherwise.
Daisuke continues his investigation, including stopping by Old Man Hookah's Crazy Shit Emporium and the little gypsy girl's photo cart. It's actually kind of a nice touch seeing the whole investigating thing. You get a bit of a feel for the world they inhabit by spreading out information in these little tidbits rather than just info dumping all at once.
I see.
Hey, either give it back or pay me for it!
I'll take you to dinner sometime, alright?
Like stealing photos from a baby. Oh, wait.
What's with the blue stain, pal?
My popsicle melted!
What follows is... some pretty heavy-handed exposition. Come on, Heat Guy Jay, you were doing better than this.
Main ingredient is gasoline.
Refined from oil. And oil was the world's primary energy source of the previous era. It ended up causing so much air pollution that now it's illegal to use it in most of the...
What the heck? First cigarettes and now gasoline? This is healthy fascism.
Did you just say healthy fascism?
Well, yeah, but I meant...
You heard it here first, folks. Andy Moore thinks fascism is healthy. 2019. Daisuke and Jay's investigation leads them to conclude that napalm is being manufactured at a nearby abandoned ink factory. Meanwhile, Claire hires some surly-looking goons to transport a big tanker truck. Ooh, I wonder what's in the truck. I wonder if they're setting up an action set piece.
Truly, your detective skills are paled only by those of our protagonists.
Okay, this is it. Pull it over, pal!
I'm sorry, but just no. Not only are you not in a marked police vehicle, nor are you displaying any manner of indication that you are a police or emergency vehicle, i.e. flashing lights, but you choose to yell, "Pull over," to the driver of this tanker. Even if this tanker wasn't being driven by crazy goons, that driver would have no chance of hearing you as you both travel down the highway doing upwards of 80 miles per hour, if not more. Come on, Daisuke, get it together.
Furries? Furries?
JT, calm down. It's not a huge deal. I mean, they're probably just criminals. Yeah, criminals. And they're sentenced to like 100 years of prison. And part of it is that they have to get their faces like surgically altered to look like animals. Yeah, that's probably what it is.
What the fuck did you just pull out of your ass? That's the most bizarre, nonsensical, utterly moronic thing I've ever heard.
I have heard that the faces of criminals sentenced to more than 100 years in Magna Gullia prison are surgically altered to resemble beasts.
I can't believe I was actually right.
I mean, I guess I'm not surprised. 100-year prison sentences seems like the logical progression for fur
You alright?
I stubbed my toe.
Look, I'm trying to stop a tanker truck full of napalm.
Napalm? What the hell is that? Are you talking about Napolitan like the spaghetti?
Edmundo, it's a bomb!
Hey everybody, this is Andy Moore with another life hack. Today I'm going to show you guys how to make napalm. Alright, make sure to hit comment, like, subscribe. This is Life Hacks. Bye.
The roadblock doesn't work, and Daisuke pulls off a miracle shot, knocking out the truck's drive shaft. Yeah, they were nervous about shooting a truck full of napalm with their explosive bullets, so let's just knock the bastard over instead. Napalm is stable, right? The team investigates the downed truck and are immediately attacked by our fur-laden foes. Wait. Why are they so good at combat if they're criminals?
Be careful, Daisuke. Their synaptic systems have been engineered to increase their physical abilities.
I'm sorry, but in what world does this make any damn sense? These are criminals with 100-year-plus sentences, and you're giving them enhanced abilities? Doesn't that just increase their odds of, I don't know, escaping prison? I mean, if that's the case, I guess it makes the ending of One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest make a lot more sense.
Well, we really should have seen that coming when we injected him with our super strength serum. Oh well, science always moves on. Let's go ahead with the super genius serum and inject Christopher Lloyd over there. Damn it.
How you doing? That's right. It's me. Guess what? I'm sending you a gift. Fireworks. Real soon. I really hope you like them.
Okay. Then the opposing crime lord just evacuates. In the helicopter he's sure to have. Seriously, rule number 6 of being a villain. Never tell your victim what's going to happen to them when they have ample time to escape said circumstance. Dumbass!
Yep, Claire blows his load prematurely, the napalm engulfs everyone except our heroes, and we're treated to a glimpse of Jay under the skin. Early 2000s CGI was too prepared for his girth. After a minor wrap-up, the episode ends.
So, JT, would you knock it
off?
off?
My teeth! I'm powerless without those!
Shut up. Would you continue watching?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I think I would too.
Heat Guy J is an example of an anime that does exactly what it sets out to do. Be acceptable. It's not amazing, it's not the best thing since Sliced Cowboy Bebop, it's just good old-fashioned buddy cop fun. It's quite episodic in nature, so you don't lose too much ground by dropping in partway through. This is a double-edged sword, as things can get a little bit samey, even in these first 2 episodes. They investigate, they track down bad guys, they fight a bit, episode ends. Of course, the journey itself is entertaining enough to make it worth the time, so its few shortcomings, such as some awkward exposition dumps and questionable villain motives, can be forgiven with relative ease.
I actually really enjoy the relationship between our protagonists. You've got young, out-to-prove himself Daisuke, who acts pretty cool, but ultimately relies heavily on his robotic cohort. Jay's father figure mentality is a good foil to Daisuke's brash attitude, so it lends itself to fun banter and what I hope turns out to be decent character development down the line. Plus, who can forget this soundtrack? I mean, come on, bagpipes were practically invented to be played during high-intensity chase scenes involving robots! I'm enjoying my time with this anime, and I'd love to stick around for more.
Well, that about wraps it up for this week. But I say we play ourselves out in style. Yeah, that's more like it. Till next time, I'm Andy Moore.
And I'm JT Camp, reminding you at home,
It's glada bevgolitus robots and gribas hore. Napalm is borigate out of spaghetti. Gribas solidate bullets. Grobet ladles of the furries. Gribble for days of vampires. A lobet legged torrig and the lazy ass government workers. What?